This is a project that started back in 2008. There was an inspirational trip to Sweden, which was a leading country regarding biogas, and now in 2016 it's a reality.
We have established the Magic Factory. All the nutrients that come from the food waste are going back to new food production in the agricultural sector.
There's a lot of parties joining in this project. We have the government that supports, we have the farmers that deliver manure, and we have the transport sector. About 50% of the buses in this region is running now on biogas. The trucks that collects waste from the households, that's 100% of them runs on methane.
We are using an old plant and making a new one, and we would like to reuse these walls and do something nice with them. And we thought of the art as a good idea to bring back the beauty in the buildings. It's another form of recycling actually, and the artists had some different teams that were connected to what we are doing. It will make people think and maybe take a stop and see the importance in what we are doing.
First of all, the kitchen waste are brought to the factory into a pre-treatment plant. Kitchen waste is not food alone. It's pieces of glass, metal, paper, plastic, which we have to separate from the food. It's very important to get a good quality and easy production later on. We have to use some liquid to make the kitchen waste easier to treat. And that's where the manure from the farmers are important. As a process water, it gives us a substrate for anaerobic digestion that is very potential regarding to a high biogas production. Of course, we have these biogas productions in the anaerobic digesters, and we take care of the biogas and we upgrade it to fuel quality. It means that we take out the CO2 and some other small gases that we don't want in our engines. And we deliver a fuel quality, 98.5% methane, into the grid, where we compress it into the trucks and the buses.
My name is Christiansen. I'm the area manager in the Vesara area. So we are like the transporter that picking up the garbage at all the houses. All our trucks is running on the gas that's made from the Magical Factory. So we have 27 of those trucks. The trucks are running like approximately 10-12 hours, depends on how big the trucks are. In normal production we produce at least 10 hours in each truck. I think it's really great to be a part of environmental friendly truck driving process. This is part of the future. This is the start of a new era, I'm sure of it.
So I spent 2 years working on this value chain to make contracts with the farmers so that they will take the biofertilizer as a substitution for mineral fertilizer. After some 2 years of quite good work, we managed to get documents and agreements that make this value chain profitable for the farmers. And I think it's impossible to reach a high netto CO2 emission reduction without the farmers.
My name is Magnus Johnson. At this farm we are breeding pigs and bulls, and on the fields we have wheat. With the Magic Factory we started to deliver manure this season, starting to get biofertilizer, and we have used it all this season on the fields. Biofertilizer, I think it's much better, at least much cheaper than the minerals that we are buying. I think it's the future, absolutely, for us.
We plan to build a greenhouse where we can use our renewable CO2 to boost up the level of CO2 in the greenhouse as a substitution for fossil energy at the same purpose. When we do that, we have a complete value chain for new food production in greenhouses too. And the netto climate greenhouse reduction will be the best ever. It's possible to repeat at many places.
We established an education center for youth and kids from school to educate them about this. They can teach and they can learn about circular economy. We want to increase the level of recycling in this community. And we have set a goal which is quite high. By the year of 2020 we are going to recycle 70% of the waste collected here in Vestfold. So we think this is reachable, but we must have our inhabitants on board in this project. That's important. And that's why maybe the art and our project here can tell a story here to motivate. Sustainability, that's our responsibility, that's your responsibility.